in this video, you're going to learn how to run ads inside your mobile application. So let's suppose this is one of my mobile application, and if I just click on this button, let's suppose, and it shows me this ad. This is a standard interstitial ad. Similarly, there are other kind of ads, something like banner ads, rewarded video ads, rewarded interstitial ads, and then native ads. Now let me just show you another type of ad, which is rewarded interstitial ad. So this is an interstitial ad that actually shows between screens, but what it does, whenever you watch this ad, it will give you a reward. So right now you can see we have like 50 points, 50 coins, and rewarded video ad, rewarded interstitial ad is still loading right now. So let's just wait for it to load. Once it is loaded, then we'll just watch that ad and I'll show you that it will add a reward in here. Right now you can see the rewarded interstitial ad has been loaded, and you can see this is the green mark. Why this happens, why we need to load these ads, I'll explain that later in this video. But for now, let's just see how a rewarded interstitial ad looks like. So imagine if you had a button on a screen, and now if user clicks on that button to open next screen, so it will just show a 5 seconds long rewarded interstitial ad that will reward users with some sort of coins or credits. So let me just click on this show rewarded video ad, and you can see. Nice job loading it. I'm going to go fire the reward callback for you. And on here you can see after 3 seconds I was able to then close that ad. So now I can simply just close, click on this button, and now that rewarded video ad has been closed, and you can see 10 gems has been added in here, and total rewarded video that are shown is added as well in here. So that was a rewarded interstitial ad. Now I'm going to show you the rewarded video ad. What is a rewarded video ad and what is difference between a rewarded video and rewarded interstitial ad? I'll explain that in a minute, but first let's just watch this ad, this rewarded video ad, and then see how it works. So I'll simply just click on this watch ad for coins, and you can see. Nice job loading it. I'm going to go fire the reward callback. Yeah. Now if I skip, the reward has been granted. You can see on top the reward has been granted. If I just skip this, and now you can see I have been rewarded with this number of coins, and you can see total number of rewards has been given as well, added in my app as well. So next category of ads is banner ads. So what is a banner ad? So whenever you actually open any sort of game or mobile app, so you can see, you can find different kind of banner ads on top of screen, on bottom of screen, or on sides. So let me just click on this banner ad button in here. Right now it is loading a banner ad, and right now you can see banner ad has been loaded. And in here in bottom, actually you might not be able to see this because it is hidden behind this thing, behind this UI of this mobile phone, but there is an ad showing in here. I hope you can see it now. Perfect. So yeah, so this is a banner ad that actually shows. We can actually show it on any part of screen. We can actually show it on top, on side, or on the bottom as well. So but this is banner ad. So let me just close that, and let me just show you the next category of ads, which is native ads. So let me just click on this native ad button in here. So right now you can see this is a native ad. It will actually show inside my app UI. So inside my app UI, so you can see this is my app UI, and this ad is showing in here embedded inside my app UI and not disturbing user experience at all. So what exactly are the native ads and why this kind of native ads are used? So you saw banner ads. So banner ads actually stick on a certain part of our screen, and then you saw interstitial ads. Interstitial ads actually interrupt user experience. So whenever user clicks on a button, interstitial ad will pop up, and then you'll have to click on that close button, and then you can actually close that ad. But this native ad actually, it will adjust inside your user interface. So whenever you are creating your app design, you actually create certain spaces. You can see the fixed spaces inside your app design, so where you can actually play your native ads. So what that does, native ad will be embedded inside your UI screen, but it will not interrupt user experience. It will not affect user experience that much. I mean, visually it might not look too good, but still it will not affect user experience, and it will just make extra money for your app every time your user will open that particular screen. Now, out of all of these different kind of ads, the most profitable kind of ad are actually rewarded video ads, because let's suppose if your users want to earn some sort of coin or gems or maybe credits to use a certain feature inside your app. So if you have this rewarded video ad, and if your users don't want to directly pay for your app or like directly pay for that subscription or for that like particular feature. So what you can do, you can just ask them to like watch maybe 10 rewarded video ads, and then you reward them with certain number of coins, and then you can actually unlock certain number of features inside your app. So the more rewarded videos are watched on your app, the more revenue your app will earn. So you can see right now, if I just like close this like reward video ad when it was playing, before it like allows me to close that ad, I will not be rewarded. So that's one problem. So you can see right now, total rewarded video shows are still 1 because I just closed that reward video ad while it was playing. So that's why I have not been rewarded with the coins. The least profitable kind of ads are actually the banner ads and native ads. I mean, those kind of ads do not make too much money in comparison to rewarded video ads or rewarded interstitial ads. There is another category of ads that we can use inside your app, is actually this app open ad. So what app open ad actually does, whenever you open your app, whenever like your user open your app or come back to your app from a different app, so that app open ad will show. So all of these are actually different ways of monetizing your app. So let's suppose if you're launching a free app, because if you don't know about me, I have been like publishing apps since 2015, and I have published more than like 120 different apps and games since 2015 until like 2022, when I like completely gave up on everything. So most of the apps and games that we used to develop used to be like the completely free apps. There used to be like no in-app subscriptions, and we used to just like earn revenue just from the ads, just from like rewarded video ads and interstitial ads. Because most of the users who download your app, they just don't want to like pay for your app. What they want is just like the free features, and if they have to like watch ads, they don't care. So that's why in most of the apps and games, the most revenue that actually comes is actually from ads. But that totally depends on what kind of app you have. Let's suppose if your app is like really good app and there is like very low competition in your market, and the audience that you are targeting are able to pay for your app as well. So of course, I mean, then you can introduce in-app purchases where you can actually ask users to like buy for your subscription. So in this video, we are not going to cover that part. In this video, I'm just going to cover how to integrate ads inside your app only. So the reason why I'm actually explaining everything in detail is actually most of you are not familiar with the entire concepts of using ads inside your apps. So there are certain sets of rules that you need to follow while integrating ads inside your app. You cannot show ads everywhere on your app. You cannot show too much interstitial ads. You cannot show too many rewarded interstitial ads as well, because Google Play Store and Apple App Store can actually restrict your app and maybe like suspend your app if you're like exploiting these different kind of like by showing these different kind of like ads not in a proper way, and you're actually interrupting the user experience. A lot of my apps have been suspended by Google and Apple in past, so that's why I'm very careful on this matter. So that's why whenever I have to like integrate ads inside my app, I'm very careful and I plan everything in advance before integrating ads. On that note, if you're planning to develop any sort of app and you are actually looking for a development team, a highly experienced development team, so I can offer my services. So I have a mobile apps and mobile games development agency. So if you have like any sort of idea, you can contact me. There is an email provided in the description. You can just like contact us and then let us know about your idea and about your budget, and then we can give you a quotation. All right, so let's dive deep into this tutorial, and let me just show you that how you can integrate ads inside your app. And before we start, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do subscribe and click on that like button as well. Okay, so the most popular way of integrating ads inside your app is actually Google AdMob. Google AdMob is a platform by Google for mobile apps where you can actually integrate ads, the Google ads, inside your mobile app. There are a lot of other platforms that you can actually use other than Google. So you can use something like AppLovin. This is also for mobile apps. So they also allow you to integrate different kind of ads inside your app. And then there is Unity Ads. Unity Ads is most popular for mobile games, but you can actually use it for mobile apps as well. But the most reliable and most popular way is actually using Google AdMob, and you can actually use different ad networks as well, like using maybe AppLovin and then Unity Ads and all of these different ad networks all together as well by using Google AdMob, and this is called Ad Mediations. So this is like more complex way of doing it. I'll make a completely separate video about ad mediations because this is actually using multiple ad networks. Let's suppose AppLovin, let's suppose like Unity Ads, and all of these different ad networks you can use all together using Google AdMob. But now just understand that mediation is actually used to show the high revenue ads on your app. So let's suppose if I show an interstitial ad on a certain screen inside your app. So now you have like mediation enabled, and now you have like Unity ads, AppLovin, and like a lot of other ad networks. So it will only show at that moment, at that particular moment, the high revenue ad only. So all of these different ad networks will actually bid in real time on that particular interstitial ad, and then we'll choose the maximum revenue ad in our interstitial ad. So doing this in real time will actually enhance our revenue a lot. But this is, again, don't be confused on this, like it needs more in-depth video, so I'll just create a separate video. So for now, just don't be confused with that. Just go to Google AdMob, admob.google.com, sign up, create your account. You're not required to like add any sort of like credit card details or anything for that, but to like receive payments, of course you need to like set up a payment profile. But just sign up and start using AdMob absolutely for free. So once you'll sign up, this is the kind of dashboard that it will show. I created this fresh AdMob account yesterday just to like show in this tutorial, because I cannot share like my personal one. So this is how it will look like. And from here you can simply just go to this app section from here. So just go to app section, and from here you can just like add a new app, and you can see I have already added one app, which is Flutter Ad Test. And this app is not listed on Google Play Store or on Apple App Store. So that's why you can see under this approval status, it still needs review, because this app that I just showed you was not published on any of these different stores. If your app is already published, what you can do, you can simply just click on this add app. After that, make sure that you choose what platform you are going to integrate these ads for. So maybe for Android or iOS. After that, just select yes, the app is listed on App Store. Click on continue, and in here just provide your app URL. Once you provide your app URL, it will automatically fetch all of the details about your app, and then things like package name and everything will be fetched automatically. So once you have added your app or just created a demo app, so it will provide you with an app ID. So this is your app ID. You can simply just copy this app ID, and in a second I'll tell you that how to and where to use this app ID. And after that, what you need to do, you need to simply just like open this, and then after that you can just like click on this add unit section on the left side. Just go to this add unit section, and in here you can see I have created all of these different kind of like ads that I actually showed you in earlier. So banner ads, interstitial ads, native advanced ads, rewarded video ads, and rewarded interstitial ads. So these are different kind of ads that you can actually show inside your app. So you can simply just click on this add unit from here, and from here you can just like click on select banner ad, and now you can just give it a name. I'll just give it a name banner 2, and after that I'll just click on this create ad unit, and what it will do, it will just create this ad unit ID for me. The first one is actually your app ID, this one is actually your ad unit ID. You need to add this inside your project. How to do that, I'll guide you in a second. But once it is done, just simply click on done. And now if you want to like create another type of ad, maybe interstitial ad, rewarded interstitial ad, rewarded ad, or maybe app open ad, any of these different kind of like ads, if you want to like add inside your app, simply just click on select, and then just give it a name, and then click on done, and then you will get your ad unit ID just like this. So all of these different IDs are actually ad unit ID. So we need all of these different IDs to integrate inside your app. Now the next step is, once you have like created your app IDs and like add unit IDs and everything is ready, now next step is integrating this inside your mobile app, and then like showing your ads inside your mobile app. So in this video I'm going to show you how to do that using Flutter. But if you're using something like React Native or any other framework, you can do that. The process will be similar, because we are going to use AI code editor to write all of code for us. What we are going to do, we are going to provide our app ID or ad unit IDs and different kind of ads that we want to display and everything. And if you have like, if you already have developed an app and you have like certain kind of screens, you can just like mention that, okay, I want to show ad on this particular screen. But I have created a project for you. This app that I showed you on my mobile phone, I have like created a project for that, and I have shared link to that GitHub project in my description. You can just like go ahead and install that GitHub project absolutely for free. There is a very detailed guideline for that project. So this is the GitHub project that I've shared. This is the same app that I showed you earlier, and now you can see in here I have like created a very detailed guideline that how you can use this GitHub project, and where you can actually replace your ad IDs inside your project. So I'll show you that in a second, but for now you can just see like you can just download this GitHub project if you just want to like try. But if you already have developed your app inside maybe like Cursor or Windsurf or like Augment Code like or any other AI code editor, so let me just show you that how you can use AI to add all of this automatically using AI inside your app. So right now you can see I'm inside this Flutter project, the same project that I showed you for GitHub. And in here you can see this is the prompt that I actually gave. So I'm actually using Augment Code. You can use Cursor or anything. And the prompt that I gave, you are inside empty Flutter project. If you already have developed a proper app, you can mention that you are already inside that app. I want to integrate Google AdMob to run ads inside my Flutter app. Here is my app ID. So I shared my app ID in here, where you can actually find your app ID if you have not done that already. So when you open your Google AdMob, just go to your app settings from here, and in here you can actually find your app ID. Just copy this app ID and share that inside your Augment Code or Windsurf AI or Klein, whatever you are using. Just like share that app ID in here. So all of these different actually ad unit IDs, copy it from here and then share the ad type. So let's suppose this was here is the banner ad unit ID. So you can just like share that. Then there is interstitial ad, and then rewarded video ad, rewarded interstitial ad, app open ad. So then in this prompt I just mentioned that please create ad placements. So the word is ad placements for all of these different kind of ads. You might need to create different screens to show different ads. So I'm just like writing this prompt for you to like for this like test project. But if you have like already developed your project, you have already like maybe 10 different screens, and now you can actually take a screenshot or maybe mention your file name in here, your screen name in here, and mention that maybe show this ad, this like maybe banner ad on this particular screen dot file. Just mention your file in here and mention that whenever user click on this particular button, then show this ad, or whenever like user click on this rewarded video, then show that rewarded video ad, and then reward this number of coins that you have already. So that is actually your in-app economy. If you have like set a certain kind of like in-app economy, so just mention that like reward this number of coins, or like this number of like gems, or this number of like credits when the rewarded video has been watched. So you can do that. After that, one more thing that I need to mention, remember when like I was opening my app, so the ads were not loaded. So let's suppose this rewarded video ad. So let me just do full screen. This is a rewarded video ad. If I just go back, if I just like open this rewarded, you can see the ad is not loaded yet. Now it is loaded after like couple of seconds. So now you can actually ask your AI code editor to load your ad as soon as user opens their app. That means the availability of your ad should be always like should be there whenever user clicks on any particular screen. So the best approach is whenever your app is opened, your ad should load, and then after that, so users can easily like watch all of these different ads. Otherwise, if user will like keep waiting for ads, so that will be like a really bad user experience and you will lose a lot of revenue. So make sure as soon as your app is opened, as soon as your app is loaded, all of these different like you should call all of these different functions to load all of these different type of ads, like rewarded video ads. Banner ads will load always, but you need to like load all of these different other ads like interstitial ads, rewarded interstitial ads, and rewarded video ads, and native ads as well. So all of these different ads you need to load as soon as user opens your app. So once you have provided your prompt, now it will just go through, create all of the necessary files, and you can see it just in just one go it integrated everything in here. Now if you have opened that same GitHub project that I just showed you, so inside that GitHub project, just go to this lib folder. So this just go inside this lib folder. Inside there is this services folder. Inside the services folder there is this AdMob services dart file, dart file. So inside this file you can see here are these different ad unit IDs. So now the IDs that I created was actually the production IDs. All of those IDs that I created were actually production IDs. So when my app will be in production, I'll be using these IDs that I created inside Google AdMob. Now, if you don't want to like do that, if you just want to like test everything with your test ad unit, or if you don't have like your AdMob account, so you can totally use these test IDs. So these are test IDs. You can just like use any of these test IDs. You can in fact just go to Google and you can write AdMob test IDs. So it will just like give you test IDs for AdMob. So you can simply just open any of these. So these are test IDs that you can use. So for app open, and then adaptive banner ad, fixed size banner ad. So inside banner ads there are like different kind of ads as well. Just explore that from here. So the banner ad that you showed on the bottom of your screen, so you can actually have different kind of like fixed side banner ad, or maybe if you're like adjust in a particular like area inside your user interface, you can adjust that banner ad using this maybe adaptive banner ad, or maybe like fixed side banner ad. So adaptive banner ad will actually adjust based on the your screen resolution changes, but fixed side banner ad will actually show a fixed size, like x number of length, x number of height, x number of width. So it will just like show a fixed number of ad on a fixed place. So similarly, so if you don't have your AdMob account enabled yet, so you can just like use these test IDs to integrate ads inside your app and then test it inside your app. So once everything is done, once you're done with testing, after that you can just like add your production IDs, the IDs that you actually created inside AdMob, and then you can just replace all of those IDs in here. And if there is anything that you need to change, just ask your AI code editor, because there is no way of like custom coding everything now. So using AI, you can just like integrate easily inside your app. So this was it about today's video. This is how easy and simple it is to integrate ads inside your app using AI. Otherwise, if you want to like custom code everything by yourself, just let me know. I can create a separate video about that and then guide you that how you can just like custom code everything by yourself. But for now, I know most of my audience are like vibe coders, so you don't need to custom code anything. You can just like use AI code editors and then like integrate ads inside your app. This particular topic is very close to my heart. This particular topic is very close to my heart. I have spent like years and years in figuring out that how to monetize your apps in right way, and there's like a whole strategy behind it. You cannot just like throw ads on users face randomly, but you need to like come up with a strategy. So I'll like keep creating more videos on this particular monetization topic, because this is very important, because now everyone is capable of making apps, mobile apps using AI code editors. But if you're not monetizing those apps, there is no point. And if you're not like using maximum potential of your app, there is no point of developing that app. And even if you're showing ads randomly to your users without like any strategy, so there is no point of that as well. So I hope you really like this video, and if you have any further questions, just leave your comments in comment section. I see you next video. Bye bye.